This is the Radiodity HD-1 FRS radio, 22 channels, and very, very rugged. Let's take a closer look. So this radio comes in a pair. I'll put the link in the description below, and it's well worth it, the money. It's big, thick, and solid. You can even use it as a weapon if you want. So as you can see, it's all covered with rubber, and you can see the rubber here sticks out above the screen, and the PTT button also sticks out, and rubber here. So if you drop it, it's not gonna break the screen. It's all one piece with the antenna. The antenna is not removable, and it's not a toy. It doesn't bend, you know, it's nice and solid. Very impressed, very impressed. Over here we have the audio plug for your micro megaphone mic style, and look how deep this hole is here, the groove, and it's nice and solid. Also here, this is your USB-C charging port, and again, look how deep it is and how thick this rubber is. This will stop the water up to 1 meter. And over here we have our regular PTT side buttons to scroll up and down the menu, and an additional PTT here. So because the radio is a little bit big, you can just hold it from here and talk like this. Let's get a little bit closer. Nice packaging inside the box. Here we have our straps, the wristband straps. It comes with the charger, so you can plug in both of them at the same time and charge it with a USB-C charger, which comes in the box. Okay, you can charge it from any USB-C charger, but it comes with its own cable, USB to USB-C, and you can have it. These are the clips, the belt clips, and you can have it like this. Oops. Just like that, and it's charging. Well, I haven't plugged it in, but this is how you charge it. You can have it on the case like this, and anytime you need one, you grab it from the case. Nice and solid connection. These are the pins that it stands on. Beautiful, very nice and solid. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the radio. This is the on-off and volume switch. Beautiful. And the voice tells us that we are on channel 6. You can disable this after if you want into the menu. This indicates that we are transmitting with high power, our battery level. Okay, so this radio, remember how the other radios, they have an LED light on top, and when this when a signal comes in, this light is green, and when you transmit, this light turns red. Let me transmit. You hear the vibration? So now this has been replaced, and instead of a light outside, it's in the screen. So when I transmit from this radio, you see the LCD changing red, and when other people are transmitting, you can see the screen changing to purple. So let's say if you have the radio somewhere sitting on the side, and you can see people talking. If you wanna, like, you can look at the radio and you can see, hey, these guys are talking, you know, let me turn on my volume, put my volume up, and jump in the conversation. Cool feature. Another cool feature is the emergency call. That can be used similar as to the SOS button on top, or you can use the call. What this does is you have 10 or 15 different ringtones that you can transmit in a case, let's say, if you are in distress, or if you cannot find somebody, if you're in a construction site, somebody's in the basement, you cannot find them, whatever, you can press the call button, and now this will play a tone. Okay, and you can go into the menu and pick a different tone, but it will play a tone. See, this other radio will make another tone, and to indicate that, hey, I'm looking for you, or knock on wood, let's say I'm in distress, I need some help, right? So this is a cool feature. If you press and hold, you can see it says the word call, and above it there is a little cloud. So when I press and hold the cloud button, we're now, you hear the vibration? Amazing. So there is a signal coming in. You see the arrow? And this is the weather channel. So here in Canada,
p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Light rain, 16 degrees Celsius. Conditions for St. Catharines, Niagara District Airport at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 16 degrees Celsius.
right? So now we're listening at the weather channel. We cannot transmit. The radio is locked. You don't need to transmit on these frequencies. Let's go back. We're gonna press and hold this button, and that will take us back into our channel. Let's see, are we here? Yeah, we are back on the channel. All right, so this is the menu button. We will press the menu once, and now the channel will change, and using the side buttons up and down, we can change channels. And you see this number changing also on every channel is different. You can set it up the same for each channel. So what this does is, so let me demonstrate. You press once, the channel will blink, you pick a channel, and you select the PTT to lock it, okay, to keep this setting. So see how this setting is 89. Let me do this again. We're gonna go back to channel 6, and I will show you something really cool. Okay, so right now we have it at 0. So 0 means there is no CTSS tones. These are the privacy tones. So if I transmit from another radio, okay, so now this radio is normal for the FRS band, and anybody else with another radio can hear me and I can speak to them. But if I go into the menu, press once for the channel, twice for the CTSS tone. So if I press now and move this to, I don't know, because as I said, it has 159 different tones. So if you, okay, so we'll leave it at 159. So now if I press and hold with my other radio, I don't have the tone, so you cannot hear me, right? You cannot hear me. You can hear me on my other radio, 1212. This radio will only work now if I have the 159. So on the other pair, I have to go into do the same thing. Press menu twice, one for the menu, twice for the CTSS tones, and I can bring that back to 159. So now the radio can hear me. I did the opposite to exit the tone. You get the idea. This is a very cool feature for privacy, because if I have another radio and I'm near you and I start scanning, I can probably hear what you guys are saying and I can interfere and whatever. This is the setting for the call. Remember how we press call and it plays a melody? So this is melody number 1, and we'll go to melody number 2. I didn't do it fast enough. So this is how melody 2 sounds like. We have to wait until it finishes. Now we're gonna look at number 3. Okay, 4 times. You get the idea. CTSS tone. We will go into the Vox. This radio has a built-in Vox, and I will set it to 1. So now if I bring the radio close to me, it will start transmitting when I start talking to it. I do not recommend this feature, because if you're in a noisy environment, the radio will keep transmitting without your knowledge, and I'd rather leave it at 0 and don't mess with it again. So moving on, we pass the Vox, and this stands for power, PR. So now I can use the side buttons, and you saw the high disappeared. So now we are on high power, 5 watts, and low power, sorry, not 5 watts, 2 watts is the high power, and 0.5 is the low power. Okay, so if we're somewhere really close, we can transmit half a watt. That will conserve electricity. It's good enough for where we are, and we don't go very far, so nobody can scan and listen to what we say. All right, let's see what else is in the menu. Scanner on and off, we can disable it from here. Roger beep, we can disable it from here. This is the setting for the call. Remember how we press call and it plays a melody? So this is melody number 1, and we'll go to melody number 2. I didn't do it fast enough. So this is how melody 2 sounds like. We have to wait until it finishes. Now we're gonna look at number 3. Okay, 4 times. You get the idea. So without getting any more into other details, these are the basic features for this radio. What I didn't show you is I told you at the beginning that this radio comes in a pair. So when you buy it from the link below, you will have 2 radios. But what happened to the second radio? Let's find out. Hey, there is the other one. It is waterproof, right? And it always floats, and if you flip it upside down, it will flip the other way up. Amazing. Will it work? Let's find out. It transmits. Can I transmit in the water? Inside the water? Yeah, I can transmit. And this is it, the Radiodity HD-1 really heavy duty radio. It vibrates and it floats. I'll put a link on the description below. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. I will see you on the next one. 73.